guys. So this is part 2 of our community lot. So today we're doing a little gym area. I thought that was something that we have quite a bit of fitness stuff in The Sims. I thought it'd be quite nice to sort of set up a nice little gym here. It does go over a certain section of this bottom layer here, and then it goes up a level as well. I do eventually build something on a 3rd level in some of these places, but for now we're sticking with the 2. So we're going lots of nice open windows, lots of glass, lots of light in. I do kind of close off this area here for some changing rooms in a minute, which kind of cuts off a bit of light, a little bit more artificial light there. But again, similar to the restaurant, we're going with quite neutral colours here. Nice clean white though, more than sort of grey. So we can get some stairs upstairs. And I start adding some lights in just so I can see what I'm doing. And I also added a basement layer and going down there just to add like a pool down there. So we'll go over that in a little bit. Setting up some changing rooms around here, cutting the lights into the wall, which I do all the time. If you're trying to watch any of what I'm doing as tutorials yet, I feel a little bit sorry for you because I'm not there yet. So I do kind of 2 changing rooms in here. I would normally, because it's The Sims and no one really minds, I would normally do like 1 kind of changing room, but to add a little bit of realism, I'm going with the idea that this is 2. So I had some showers in and lots of lockers. And apparently I did not cut those saves out, and I apologise. I don't know why, but quite often when I'm putting an item down and I'm hitting escape to get rid of it, I always seem to bring up the menu, and usually I go, while I'm here, may as well save just in case. And usually I cut those out, but I seem to be being a little bit lax with that this time round. So down the basement layer, we're starting off that swimming pool, adding in some drains around the side because I imagine this place would flood incredibly quickly if not. And some ladders, and I start playing around with like some detailing on the pool, so trying to find like a nice pool tile and sort of the decoration on the underside. I really like the kind of lotus one where it glows. I think that gives a really nice feel to a lot of these pools. And I've added in some lanes just really for a little bit of extra detail on the floor. They're not really going to be swimming lanes for anybody, but it kind of looks nice with the blue and the red, I think. And a little diving seat because why not? And then over here I start adding in a couple of saunas. I don't know why I went for 2 saunas. You probably don't need 2 saunas in a place like this, but why not? It's better to have 2 saunas and not need them, right? And some nice glass doors. Any kind of like sauna area I've ever been in has always seemed to have sort of glass doors coming through. So we got some toilets upstairs as well. Again, I do not account properly for the cubicles. I will get used to those hopefully. Can you tell that I don't build community lots very often? The majority of what I do is houses. And then I really liked these sinks with the kind of detailing on them. I think we come back to them in a minute. I'm a bit all over the shop in some of these because I think I was just sitting like watching Criminal Minds and just building away, just recording whatever I did, and I could have put this in some kind of order in editing, but again, turns out I'm not great at that, so I'm learning as I go, unfortunately. And this is one of the places where I do think, oh yes, we should probably put a little staff room. We have the space, there's a big open plan area up here. So we're putting like a couple of little vending machines. I imagine that either they do have to pay for them or they get some kind of like credit value for them. A couple of seats and a little TV, just kind of nice sort of chill for them. And again, I haven't put them in all the lots. I think I said this last time when we did the restaurant. But either they all have access to them somehow, or maybe there's somewhere else nearby that they can go on their breaks. So I kind of like this idea of having the wall of mirrors and the treadmills in front of them. I don't think I would personally enjoy that in the gym, but I've seen a lot of gyms where a lot of the space is windows, so gonna get out some machines. I've got some boxing in the other corner as well. And start trying to work out what layout I want, and again just going with lots of mirrors and glass. And then I realised I've got a massive space and I don't need all that space for what I've got at the moment, so I make a little extra room off the side and move around the treadmills, because I'm thinking in this other room to put in like a little yoga situation. Now I couldn't for the life of me find the instructor yoga mat. I think it might be a locked thing and I'm not 100% sure where it is, but at the moment I've just put in a couple of little yoga mats for people to sit in. And then copying the windows I had downstairs, putting some of them behind the windows, behind the mirrors, because that makes sense. So I believe that one on the bottom that is currently still behind the mirrors does get changed, but it doesn't get changed until I do the next lot, or maybe the lot after that, like the next area of the lot. So a couple of fish tanks, just to have like again, it gives like a little bit of light off, and I quite like that in these spaces. But also just something like a little bit extra, because at the moment it was very plain looking. Little vending machine kind of juice bar thing. And then the kind of entrance area. So started off with counters, but I didn't really like how they looked. So I found this really nice like little desk, and I've put this kind of like angle, so you're kind of having to sit under the stairs a little bit, but I think that's quite nice. A couple of little seats. I don't suspect you need much seating in a gym, because most of the time you're just coming in, checking in and carrying on. And this is where I start using some of the Dream Decorator stuff in here. I think this is possibly after it just came out. And I like how these clip together, but I struggled a little bit later with trying to pull them apart. But kind of putting up some things that they could buy, or just some like things that make it look a little bit more like it's kind of that sort of spa day effect, where you've got some nice sort of lotions and towels and stuff out there. And some business cards on the desk, because why not? And I really liked these things from the Dream Decorator that look like little towels in baskets. It's lovely. So I seem to spend a long time faffing with the direction of the chairs, but put some candles out, get some more lighting down here, because I feel like a bright white makes a lot of sense with this. And then I really liked this Spa Day decal, so I've kind of used that as like almost like the logo of the place. And then a bin, because it's, you know, quite a public area. And then just have a look around everywhere. I think I might, do a couple more changes in the bathroom because I kind of got distracted and moved away from it. But I think that is where I will leave you for today. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you want to see the rest of this lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.